Hello everybody, welcome back to Matty Reacts, the channel where we take a look at things we've never watched or listened to before, and I'm very excited today because we're taking on a trailer, a movie trailer, but it's for one of my favourite games of all time. And when I say favourite games of all time, I'm specifically talking about the PS4 era, although it has been brought into the modern PS5 and PC era with a re-release with a remake that came out last year now, because we're in 2025. So it came out in 2024. I recently played through this on my Twitch channel, which you can find the link to down below. And I will also be uploading an edited version of that to my gaming YouTube channel. I'll also leave a link down below for that as well. But I've been interested for a long time to see what the film or movie will look like, because the game is essentially an interactive film. So you know, which options from the game will they take forward, or will it be a completely different story? Just under the banner of Until Dawn. And I don't know is the answer. The only thing that I do know, the only thing I've read really about this film is that Peter Stormare is back as Dr. Hill. That is all I know, pretty much. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing where this goes and what we get out of it. It is a 2.5 minute trailer, so I'm hoping we get some good content. And I'd really like to see what they've done with the Wendigos with a big budget. I mean, it's Sony, so I'm presuming it's a decent budget. But let's take a look.
I'm looking for my sister. Does she look familiar to you?
She's gone missing.
I didn't say that. Do a lot of people go missing around here?
So that's Peter Stormare. That's not, well, that doesn't look like Dr. Hill to me, and this scene isn't familiar, so I'm presuming we're getting a whole new story, which is a shame. I'd have liked to have seen the original story brought to life, but I guess, like I say, it is already a bit of an interactive film in the game itself. So there's only so many times you can tell that story. Let's see how it goes then.
Up the road. That's why people get into trouble.
Interesting.
Those were the first people here in years.
Looks like it too.
Weird.
Ooh. It's a timer. Big timer.
That's my sister's signature. Oh, shit.
Guys, check it out.
What happened to these people?
Where's my car?
Where's Megan?
Oh. Oh, the psycho is still there. No. I'm not too sure about this, because I don't want to give too much of the game away, but in the original game there's two threats, and the threat that you think is the threat, the psycho with the clown mask, doesn't actually do any of the killing. That's all I'll say. I don't want to spoil it in case anybody wants to go play the game. But as soon as we're introduced to the psycho in this game, which I'm presuming isn't Josh from the original game, but that psycho straight up stabs someone through the skull. So this is a very different game, and I'm not sure they should have called it Until Dawn. They could have done that thing where they call it From the Makers of Until Dawn, or have Until Dawn be like the subtitle or something. I don't know. Or the tagline, but I mean, it looks good on its own merit, but I was really excited to see Until Dawn on the big screen, and apart from the Peter Stormare link, this doesn't feel much like it yet. I mean, we're not even, we're just a minute into the 2.5 minutes, so they could do something in the next minute and a half that sort of brings me back on and makes me feel like there's more of the original game in it, and I'm really hoping they do, but I suppose we'll have to just see. So I'm going to have to do some fancy work to rescue this, but I forgot to put my microphone in front of me, so the start of this video is probably going to be a little bit on the quiet side. Do apologize, but I don't want to re-record it and seem disingenuous, so I'm not going to do that. So I'll try and boost it in post, but it means it might not be very good quality, so I do apologize. But yes, anyway, what I was saying, because you probably can't hear it, is that I'm glad that they keep the time thing from the game, because as you progress through the game, the time progresses and it shows you what time it is, and it looks like something similar is going to happen here.
What the fuck just happened? We all got fucking murdered. And now we're here again.
So the night is just gonna repeat itself.
Oh, interesting.
I don't remember that happening last time.
So they're just going to get murdered in loads of different ways then.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Something new is trying to kill us.
okay. Oh, is that a Wendigo?
How many more deaths do you have in you?
Nobody's made it past 13 nights.
If we want to survive, we have to make it until dawn.
They said the name, guys. They said the name.
What is that?
Oh, that's the Wendigo.
I'm just gonna grab it. Don't move.
Yeah. Oh, what? Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
What?
It's still in my face!
Yeah, I mean, it looks interesting as a standalone film. It's not an Until Dawn film. It's not. It's just using the name, which disappoints me in some ways. I think the original game, as I've mentioned, one of my favourite games of all time, and it had such a good story. And I think this is a bit of a pale imitation. They shouldn't have called it Until Dawn. Other than that, I think I probably will see it because it looks interesting to me. I'd like to see what they've changed about it. I'm glad they did bring Peter Stormare back. I'm sad it's not as Dr. Hill, or is it? And he's just undercover. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, very, very sad for me that it's not actually an Until Dawn film. That's all I can say for that, really. But thank you for dropping by, and I'll see you again for another reaction video very soon.